In today's video, I'll be replacing the headlight assembly on this 2008 Honda CRV. In order to get to the light assembly, we need to remove the bumper. So first we're going to remove this top plastic cover. I will use this screwdriver to pop the pins out, like so. Sometimes they're hard to come out, but you still force them out. Okay, so I got all the push pins out, and now I can remove the plastic covering easy like this. So now we expose the top of the bumper. So here in the wheel well there is two Phillips screws, and there is also a push pin up here. So now we are under the front bumper, and we have to release this 10mm nut here at the corner. Now we have to remove these push pins under the bumper. So now we got the pins and the bolts out. So now we can yank on the bumper like this to release the clips. All right, we go to the other side. We do the same. There we go. Now we just pull the bumper out like this. This bumper has fog lights, so we have to be a little careful. So what we can do, we can pull the plug. Let's see how it comes out. Okay, so now we release the plug. We got to go to the other side. Releasing this plug. Let's go. Okay. So now the bumper is fully off. So now we're getting access to the full headlight assembly. So there's a bolt here which we have to release. Okay, so now we also have to release this push pin here. Okay, so on top here we have to release this little cover in here. So we'll pry this little push pin here. Okay, there we go. Because we have to get access to this Phillip head right here. Over here on this side we have another 10mm bolt here. There we go. So now right here we have to release these cables off the assembly. So let's do that. There's also a 10mm bolt in the front here, which we have to release. Okay. So now we can release the light assembly like this. And here we gotta release the connectors for the bulbs. Okay, that's one. So now we'll be taking this plastic bracket off and transfer it to the new one. Okay. The retainer came out with the bolt. So it's kind of stripped from the old one. So I can see this is rusted and it's a little bit stuck there. So I'm going to use some PB Blaster. It's great for loosening rusted bolts and nuts. So I'm just going to spray a little bit. Just let it sit there. Man, this is such a good lubricant. Penetrate deep into the rust and loosen any bolts. So now we are transferring it on to the new one. Okay, so let's tighten down this bolt. Okay, don't want to over tighten. Okay, so that's it. And now we're going to transfer all the bulbs to the new one. Twist it off anti-clockwise. Transfer it right back to this one. Make sure you line it up correctly. Make sure the little slots fit in. Then you twist clockwise. And that's it. It's locked. Have to release this rubber. And pull it up. Release this and pull it off. That's it. That's it. Put this back. So now I realized these bulbs wouldn't last any longer. As you can see, it's start getting really black. So I went ahead and purchased a new set. So let's install this. Just gonna pull it up like that. Let's fit it back in. So you're just gonna fit it in, make sure it's lined up, and just twist. And that's it. So now we're gonna plug all the connectors back. So plug them up. Okay. Okay. And now we will reinstall this assembly back in here. Okay, make sure it's nice and snug. Now we're gonna install this harness back onto the assembly. Okay, that's one. 2, 3. Now we are going to put the bolts back on. We're going to start with this one here first. Okay. Put this push pin back on. I'm going to put another bolt here. This side. That's it. Okay, so now we fit this clip back on. Cover, and that's it. Put this pin back. So now we fully installed it, and it's the same procedure for the other light. You see, I already did it. I didn't show you that, but it's the same thing. So now we got two of the headlights on. Now we're gonna put the bumper back on. So let's do that. So this CRV has a fog light, so we had to make sure and put, plug back on the connectors. Okay, okay, so, so now we're gonna lift the bumper and fit it back in place. In this case, it's good to have another hand, but you could still do it alone. Make sure it's lined up correctly. So all you have to do is just snap back the clips in place. So guys, we got the bumper back on. So now we have to put this trim piece back on here. Trim molding. And put the screws on. And put this covering back on. So now we are putting back all the fasteners under the bumper. Secure them. And that's it. Nice and secure. So guys, that's it. So we installed the new headlights. So if you find this video useful, give us a thumbs up and thank you for watching. Peace.